We'll pick out our favorites. If there's anything you're seeing as I'm looking through here that looks interesting that you want me to put on the screen, let me know. And I will. I will say for these are the ones you missed. So I mean, you did come in right on time, I believe. I feel like you came in at the right time for your vibes. Hi, Glory. It was really cool. We are going through and oh wait, why am I doing it like that? We are going through and picking out some of our favorite trailers from the show to watch back for some of you that have come in a little later here. Okay, I'm putting Sleepy Man in then, Ghosty, because Sleepy Man is so good. And the music is so good, and that's one of the big highlights of this trailer. Ghosty, lock in on this one, Children of Saturn. It's one we talked about during our PAX stuff, but I have like it screams Ghosty to me as well. I need to go back to the Gods TV one. Okay, we've picked out. I'll put that one in for you, Fern. 15 trailers. Yeah, no, it's. I honestly was like clicking through and I was like, am I just adding everything at this point? And I kind of was, but you know, what can you do? Let me organize it as it was in the showcase as best as I can here. Let's run it back. Welcome to Showcase 2. It's good to see you guys. Like I said, I've been in the mines. It's not organizing. Okay, we're just gonna play the trailers. I've been in the mines, you know, I've been playing and writing and playing and writing and playing and writing so much that it is nice to just kind of be in the community again. Because again, we don't have many plans to stream. We're busy a lot. We're going to a wedding this weekend, and you know, just so much going on all the time. So it's good to see you guys. Good to hang out with you guys, and got plans for stuff in October. But then after that, it's camp out. You know, and so keep your eyes open and your ears open for stuff like for stuff with that. No, Scully, we were actually going back through some of the trailers since there enough people showed up here right at the end. We picked out 15 of our most exciting trailers from the showcase, which is basically like half of the trailers that were shot. And yeah, let's dive in. This was a really stunning looking game that was early on in the shows, right when Glory. I can say this with confidence this year. I don't think anyone will figure out this year's camp out. Like, I don't even think you'll get close. Every camp out is cringe camp out. It's true. It's so true. But yeah, I don't think anyone's guessing, which is a good thing. Not even close. I'm locking in on my guessing. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. But But I'm excited to start sharing some of that info with you, which will be sooner than you think. But not too soon either. Gauge. But the announcement will come relatively soon. We still got another stream to do next weekend. And that's when you actually will see us next. And spoiler alert, pieces of that stream are coming in the mail today. Katampout. Yeah, it is. Ugh, Scully got it, the Katampout. Let's start watching some of these trailers, huh? This is Plum Road Tea Dream. A game that I don't know if this will have some of the talking bits that they put on before. Streaming through the mail. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sending everyone a piece of mail that has a little bit of the stream, and you guys got to come together and play it as a community. Play the stream live as a community. But I was really taken by this one because they were talking about virtual spaces being a sanctuary, a refuge, and this being a game that requires a player to see its journey through, which is a really cool, you know, that's like every game, right? But like the fact that like that's part of its narrative, that you are needed in that relationship for this game is really cool. What, Scully? Chicken butt? Are you chicken butting me right now? Or do you actually, I mean, the emo suggests you actually have news. Classic Scully. Well, I hope you feel better. And let's heal you through the power of indie game trailer.
Hi there, I'm F, and there's this game I want to share with you. It's called Plum Road Tea Dream, and it's made by someone I care about deeply. I'll call them S. At a certain moment, S sends me this game, and as I explored it, I found they had turned hardships out of their life into game lore, into the beginnings of a transformative ritual.
This is Fern's pick for game of the show.
Player or witness, a champion,
like, yeah,
to finish it.
A witness was really
It
cool.
also became a space
that just using that terminology for the player.
Myself, rethink my connections with others through empathy, start my own journey. And I'm happy to share it with you soon. You'll get to slow down as you wander across a multiverse of game worlds. You'll unravel inner turmoil and visit sanctuaries built out of the need for a safer world.
Who up unraveling inner turmoil?
Will you be the champion that completes S's transformative ritual? Wishlist Plum Road Tea Dream on Steam now.
Just stunning. Just stunning and fascinating. Very cool. And then this game, Colorbound, was my pick for best of show from this summer's showcases. Already re-debuting itself with some new looks. The characters got a whole new design. Hi, Sassy. Yeah, this game's really cool because the storytelling. Yeah, I love the soundscape of this one. Thank you. The story of this game is you gathering up your grandpa's old band to see him off. And so there's like a music focus in this game's story. And when we were watching this trailer during the show, I was saying like such a perfectly built system to just build so many interesting puzzles out of. as you can already see on display in that trailer. Cannot wait for that.
Is Chop Chop.
And this was just cool.
Fun, fast-paced, easy to learn.
This was a card game trailer. So cool.
As a card game, similar to Monopoly Go or Uno. In Chop Chop, you and your fellow line cooks are racing to complete orders, steal ingredients, and survive total kitchen mayhem. Your mission? Complete $40 worth of orders. Easy, right? Wrong. Because everyone at the table is actively trying to ruin your day. You might be one card away from completing the cheeseburger order. Then boom, out of nowhere, kitchen fire. It's part strategy, part sabotage, but 100% kitchen.
Look at that rotisserie chicken, dude.
This is the perfect game for your collection. You can learn it in around 2
Who
minutes.
could fuck up a rotisserie chicken right now?
For date night, it's also fun for a party with your friends. This game was created by me and designed by 3 of my friends. All the illustrations are hand drawn, and we brought these 3 little chefs to bring the world to life. We are so proud to finally share this game with you to add to your.
See, you get it, Glory.
So that's Chop Chop, the fun, fast-paced, easy to learn, cutthroat kitchen card game. Order up.
Just so cool to see that in here. I mean, that for this game, that already I'm sold, but watch this stunning animation. So pretty. I feel like I could speak on behalf of all of chat when I say exercise me, mommy. Just saying. I think we all agree. Thank you. She could whack this ghosty with a. I mean, that's when you know it's a good game, when you have someone in your chat named Ghosty, and you're showing an exorcism game, and they're excited. That's a testament to quality if I ever seen it. Yeah, just beautiful animation in that one. Cannot wait. I know. The work never ends, Julie. I love this. This one was. It's a. Love a side-scrolling indie psychological horror with a reality shifting mechanic. It's really fun. I like the idea that the pills are a focus of that. Often in horror, you know, like pills are seen as a bad thing. I kind of like the idea of like, and it still could be here, but I like the idea of like pills having some kind of like superpower effect, you know? It's kind of cool. Because, yeah, being able to see into that reality comes with taking the pills. I'm intrigued. Abashed, I'm intrigued. So this one I'm playing again just because I wasn't really paying attention in the moment. This is a Farkle-like, and chat, if you do not know Farkle, it is a dice game that's all about making risky rolls because you can only cash in points with your rolls with very specific rule sets. So when you roll 1s and 5s, and when you roll like 3 of a kinds and stuff like that. So the idea of there being a, you know, roguelike that's based on Farkle is very fun and cool. If you're familiar with Farkle, you'll know this is one to lock in on. And if you're not, go check it out. It's a good game. Thanks, Smosh. We own a copy of Farkle now, which is to say a box of dice. Farkle likes, the rise of the Farkle like. Here we go, Ghosty. Get ready for the song of the summer. So good, dude. It's so true, dude. This is the opposite of me. This is my, yeah, this is my evil nemesis. I sent a bunch of friends the Instagram reel that said, like, I gotta find it because it's very funny. Yeah, I sent a bunch of friends the Instagram reel. I hope one day I will sleep before midnight like normal humans do. Every day I sleep tomorrow. Even yesterday I slept today. It's so real. It's so true. It's so real and true. That is the world I exist in. It's so so I played this one at PAX last year, and they've been there for a couple years running now. And yeah, Devin Santee, so cool, so fun. And the game of like the gameplay of like some of those more open areas is so just silly. Where you're just going around doing whatever, causing mayhem. But then there are these like really cool orchestrated like music video sequences. I think we played the demo after PAX last year on stream, and the music video like sequence was so cool. Another last year PAX banger that shows how far this game goes. There's so much more to like dig into with this one. Yeah, we played the demo for the first one on stream. I mean, any game that has you digging into a desktop interface and like having to look through things is always on our top of our lists. But look at this. So you have your chronologue, you have a vending machine that presumably gave you this Cherry Booms wrapper. You got a PS1 game back here. Oh my God. I think you would. I think this is on the home safety hotline side. Dead letter department is a whole nother level, I think, Evan. I think it's mostly because of those 3D spaces, really. Though I don't know what these, I don't know what these other games are like, so, you know, don't hold me accountable if you do indeed shit yourself. Okay, so this one is, I gotta explain this one ahead of this trailer playing, because there was like a sequence that played beforehand. This is a game where you play a pigeon who's looking for love. But it's very difficult to do that because I think it's London, New York, and maybe Tokyo, and maybe another city I can't remember off the top of my head. that's where you're flying through. And you're flying through them to scale. So this is New York to scale. And on top of that, the amount of pigeons that are in the game are to scale with the amount of pigeons that there would be in these places. And so you are literally going through this area trying to find the love of your life. So you'll see here, oh, maybe Paris is the other one. You'll like send out this like cloud of like, do you want to date? And then you have many, I mean, 90% of the birds will say, I'm not ready for that. I don't have the time. I'm not interested. And so you're just desperately trying to find the one connection. And again, to scale representations of these cities. Yeah, just like real dating, just like human dating. And you can see literally you are mapping out across a giant grid these places and desperately making sure you've covered all the land on your search. Fascinated by this. So interesting. Okay, this is one I've not seen anywhere before, and I'm so in. You play as a little piece of Nagiti cleaning. Just look at this guy go. He's working so hard. Sushi Cleaner, welcome back, Rinks. We're just going back through some of our favorite trailers as we had a bunch of people show up here at the end. Yeah, that one looks so good. I'm curious, like, how it manifests. I hope it's almost like Katamari-esque, where it's like you have these different parts of the house and like smaller levels within them. Exactly. Yeah, that I did like that. It was like it was impossible to clean the sponge. This was nuts.
Just beneath the wind.
So this is from the developers Umurangi Generation, a game I still have not played. I really want to play it. A game that's about a bunch of people facing the end of the world, and you and your friends are just taking photos as the world is about to end. This is the next game from them, and I don't even know how to define this. I'm just gonna let it play.
The wind howls, different in the south than the north. It is only man, in our mission to achieve dominion over Earth, that has the drive to be in a place where he does not belong.
Ko tahi rautou, ka puta no te kārana. Me hau tātou ki te tonga. Whai atu I te hau a mahue mai I a tōroa.
My name is Howard Blakely. I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, both from the lack of sleep and the nightmare which has taken my autonomy. It was many years ago now, while teaching at Boston Miskatonic, when I became delirious. Time has become a foreign concept to me, but past, present, and future all at once.
So Evan, I was just looking. This is an adaptation of At the Mountains of Madness for a new generation, is how they're describing it. it's just such an oddball, fascinating project. This reminds me of that one event where a team of nature documentary filmers intervened to save a bunch of penguins. Yeah, I'm also fascinated by the like idea of like possessing down the line these penguins. Maybe they eventually run out of energy and it's like, okay, I gotta get to the next penguin in line. Yeah, this one was one of the jolliest trailers. This was a Fern, like, what is this game? Pick. This just like jolly vibes from start to finish. Just this soundtrack alone. I love a bouncy soundtrack and then ever felt the weight of being different. Clearly some Cuphead-esque vibes going on here. Along with a shift into like pixel art aesthetic as well. Seemingly like these two kids, their imagination, right? Two kids stacked on each other in a trench coat. Or maybe three even. Yeah, it looks very cute. And again, like I said, just the jolliest vibes. Here we go, Ghosty. This was the one I was saying lock in for. This is one of Fern's picks of game of the show at PAX this year. A game that we didn't even know was there. We didn't know much of anything about, and then suddenly we were playing and in love with. Yeah, again, the thing I'm most intrigued by with this one is like it's got this VHS filming 90s aesthetic, but then it's all taking place like now. A lot of the shots are from 2023, some of them are 2025, some go back a few years into the 2020s. But yeah, it's just like a bunch of friends filming the world around them while things are going to shit all around them. And yeah, there is like this supernatural thing going on. Where like the skies have been orange for forever. Well, look at this. Silent Peaks, Twilight. Twin Peaks meets Silent Hill. That's a fun little poster. Yeah, exactly. It's such a good aesthetic. And then yeah, it's fun to like, that's why I think it's so cool, because your brain goes 90s, but then it's actually in the modern era, which is really fun. A fun shift. Paradigm shift there. No, yeah, I'm super excited for that one. Cool to see it here in this trailer, in this showcase. And yeah, as Fern said, they get to be hipster now and be like, I was on it before it was in the 6-1 indie showcase, so. Okay, this one just looks fascinating, and there's some details on some screens I want to pause, so I'll probably pause during this one. But it is definitely got a style, is what I'll say. It's giving action roguelike version of Great God Grove. So that's where my attention really got piqued, when the guy put his head into what looked like a butthole in the wall.
Somebody say bulge.
It immediately starts to.
That's hot.
Just the best 1-2 punch of dialogue I think I've heard in a while. Sex with me is technically impossible. That's hot.
Can you please just stop rubbing your apparatus in everybody's face?
Wait. Oh, it was in the other. Okay, we'll have to go back to the showcase. There were some freeze frames I wanted to do in the other one. But I also like the dialogue here. I do not have any mating organs, no genitalia. I am smooth and sexless. Who can relate? Okay, we'll go back to, there's some screens I want to see. This was their one more thing, and this game looks absolutely stunning. And there is a demo available for this. There was a demo available for God's TV as well. A bunch of demos. So check out the 6-1 Indie Showcase Steam page. But this looks so fucking cool and good. Yeah, lock the fuck in, chat. Just look at this. This art. Stunning, dude. Look what we look like, bottom left. Ready? Look how cute we are. Ready? Wow! So cool. Just stunning. What a stunning game. I mean, that was the kind of the vibe of a lot of the games that we're showing here today. Just stunning. Yeah. Yeah, really cool. And that was our top picks from the show. I mean, honestly, the whole show was so good. It's hard to be like, these are the ones. Like Heavy Morning, Engraving. Genuinely worth watching through again if you've missed it, either through our VOD, if you want to support us. Or through 6-1 Indies page themselves. Because they are also sick, nasty, cool folks over there. But I just want to quickly go back to the Gods TV footage they showed here. Thank you for some by Ranks. Yeah, we're wrapping up here too. But thank you for some by. Have a good bed time. And yeah, appreciate you.
Sex with me is technically impossible.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Can you please just stop rubbing your apparatus in everybody's face?
So in Gods TV, players become contestants in a deranged TV show, and they have to choose between some of the absurd and very charismatic
This is exactly what I wanted to see, which is this character select for this character. It says, you got pronouns? My nouns ain't good enough to turn pro. Now that's writing. Chat. That's writing. I'm going frame by frame to go back. So Pepperishi, an aspiring pizzafari leader from Veganis. Brethren, embrace the crust. Cheese is life. Okay, so they only show those two, huh? Yeah, I saw as soon as I saw, because this is the same character that says that's hot too. I am technically impossible to have sex with me. And I saw pronouns on their character screen. I said, okay, I have to see what it is that he says. Is there any more? I'm going frame by frame. What do you mean Psycho? I'll show you Psycho. Glitter Nova's most promising solo artist. Veganis is not a place I'd openly admit to being from, I think. Fair.
You enter.
Yeah, great show, 6-1 Indie. Again, so appreciate what they're doing for indies, what they have done for indies over the years. And again, aspirational for sure.